the distinguished guest on the dais, Tanaya ji, Monica ji, my colleague in the government, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Odisha, KV ji, Srinivasan ji, Sham ji, Avinash ji, and all the distinguished guests seated in front of the dais. In fact, it was a pleasure on my part to learn that the Sambad group is organizing such a wonderful conclave. I do not know when you decided to hold this conclave, but late in the evening yesterday, we got the invitation to make ourselves available. And naturally, the powerful media group, we were tempted to participate in the conclave, but we are always facing a problem with all of you, particularly the Sambad group. The major problem is that whenever you are invited to speak, we used to get two types of listeners. One type of listeners who are seated in front of me, and they will not understand Odia. And the other listeners, larger in number, will be watching the television through courtesy Connect TV, who will expect us to speak in Odia so that they understand. So it is very difficult on the part of a person who is invited by the Sambad group to make a balance about his observation. It is not nice, but still, I will try to speak in both the languages and make my observation. I will make my observations in English for the listeners who are seated here who do not understand Odia. And in between also, we will try to speak in Odia so that the viewers who are watching Connect TV, they understand my observation. For you all, sir, those who have come here to participate in this conclave, CEO conclave, I was listening carefully to all of you. And thank you very much for your sweet observation about Odisha. Odisha is a state. I want to make a mention here that Odisha is a state and a wonderful state who fought against the Britishers long before the first war of independence. So we have our own identity in taking part in the freedom struggle to the extent that what we have read in history, that 1857 is the first war of independence, we are the people who fought against the Britishers long before India fought against the Britishers. Bir Surendra Sai was one of the warrior of India's freedom struggle, and I helped from that place. He fought against the Britishers in 1828, and he was imprisoned for 37 long years, perhaps the longest duration in the history of the world. Again, I hail from a place where two generations of a single family, total 2 generations of a single family were hanged for the cause of the nation. I am mentioning about Madho Singh, his 4 sons, Kunjal Singh, Ujjal Singh, Pari Singh, Bari Singh, including his son-in-law, all were hanged for the cause of India during 1857. So naturally, we have our own identity so far as the concept of formation of a new India, vibrant India, developed India is concerned. We have started contributing to the cause of India long before 1857. And in addition to that, Tanyaji was rightly mentioning about the BJP, new BJP government. It is in the infant stage. We are 2-day-old government. And about our manifesto also, what she was referring, I want to make a mention here that we are so conscious about our responsibility and role and the commitment that from the dais itself, from the dais where we were sworn in as minister, from the dais itself, we went straight to the secretariat for the cabinet meeting and took 4 important decisions. And those decisions have already been published in the newspaper. I do not want to make a mention about that again. But the government, 2-day-old government, has started taking decisions. The decision which was withheld for a long time after the COVID, the pandemic, we took a decision to open all the 4 doors of Lord Jagannath, and we did it yesterday itself. We took a decision to provide beyond the minimum support price to the farmers of Odisha, 3,100 rupees per quintal. The modalities are being worked out. Because of crunch of funds, sometimes our main deity, Mahaprabhu Jagannath temple management is also facing problem. We took a decision yesterday that the state government will provide initially 500 crore to ensure that the Riti Kanti of the deity is never disturbed ever in future. And about the women, the government has taken a decision to implement Subhadra Yojana, which was also our commitment, to provide all women who are 18 years and above and who are not otherwise disqualified. We will provide them a money voucher to the extent of 50,000, which they can encash at any point of time within 4 years. So have faith in us. We will implement the manifesto, which perhaps I do not know whether it was ever implemented in toto in the past or not. But the state government will implement the promises in letter and spirit without any deviation. That apart, I want to make a point again that we have a dream. All the Odiyas, 4.5 crore Odiya, they have a dream. Dream of what? Dream of a new Odisha. Dream about a developed Odisha. Dream about a prosperous Odisha. Dream about a Odisha. Dream about a state where nobody will die of starvation. We dream about a state where all the youth are gainfully employed, directly or indirectly. We want a state where there should be no poverty. So, whosoever dreams about a new state with prosperity. I remember I do not know whether the distinguished guests who have come from outside have visited Konark or not. Konark is one of the 7 wonders of the world. constructed around 500 years back. 1200 artisans worked for 18 years for the construction of the Sun Temple of Konark. The generation represented by the fathers, they started the work. And the main artisan was one Bishu Maharana, who was the main architect for the construction of the temple Konark. But when the final time came to install the top of the temple, the 1200 artisan could not do it. It was done by a young boy who was the son of Bishu Maharana, whom we all know as Dharmapada. I am making a mention about the construction of Konark in the pretext that Bishu Maharana started the work of a temple which is one of the wonder of the world. And the work was completed by the son Bishu Maharana. I do not know, but I have a dream of a new Odisha. I do not know whether we will be the Dharmapada or not. Definitely, I promise the Bharatiya Janata Party will be the Bishu Maharana for construction of a new state of Odisha. And for that, sir, we need your assistance. Perhaps this is a platform where, without any permission from Taneja ji and Manika ji, I request all the CEOs and their organizations to lend a helping hand to the new state government, which will enable us to perhaps go faster of a state, faster for a developed state. Without your assistance, perhaps this momentous job will not be accomplished. We know your problem. Perhaps you did not make any mention about your problem, but we know your problem. Your problem is you also need cooperation. You also need support. Someone the other day was telling me that to set up an industry, one has to go to all the departments of the state, excepting the education department. And by that time, when a young entrepreneur will think about setting up an industry in the state, by the time he gets clearance, he will be 50 years old. The other day, before the pandemic, I had been to a foreign country where I was astonished to know that the day the application is made by an entrepreneur to the government for support for setting up an industry, then the government used to run to him to extend support. They used to discuss about the particular character of the industry, and after examination, the government used to promise land within a stipulated period. They used to promise for water, which is necessary for setting up an industry within a stipulated time. The infrastructure, including the road and railway connectivity, within the stipulated time. And the raw material within a stipulated time. And it is agreed upon that if it is not done within the stipulated time, the government will pay penalty to the entrepreneur. On the other hand, the entrepreneur will also promise that after getting such facilities, they will start production from which particular date. And when they fail, they used to also pay penalty to the state. Here, we will try to provide single window system so that you will have not to run from one post to pillar to get the clearance. We will provide all support which are necessary. But the only common interest point is that we want to see a new Odisha within 5 years. A Odisha I think the Prime Minister has also rightly said, be keep in Bharat, develop India, self-reliant India, prosperous India. Now we are $3 trillion economy. Ours is $3 trillion economy. And we have from 10th position, from 2014, when Sri Narendra Modi ji took over as the Prime Minister of India, at that time we were 10th in the bottom of the list of the world as the largest economy, 10th largest economy. Now, within last 10 years, we have climbed the ladder, and now we are 5th largest economy of the world. And within next 5 years, our dream is to take India from the 5th position at least to the 3rd position. So for a developed India, prosperous India, self-reliant India, I think Odisha is the best place, best state as the laboratory. We will be working in the direction to translate the dream of the Prime Minister into reality and to make Odisha the laboratory for a prosperous India. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. And for that, again, I request all of you to think about the state which fought against the Britishers long before the first war of independence. We will provide all type of assistance necessary to all of you. And the learned CEOs and other functionaries who are present here, I think it is a coincidence. Perhaps you're holding the conclave and we taking the oath. I do not know whether it is a coincidence or not, but I think this platform will naturally help the Samvad group to promote the cause for which they are doing since last 3 years. But I take this opportunity that let this conclave be the conclave for the people of Odisha to take Odisha to new height. Thank you.